Hey everybody, just getting my seat here.
Well, if I could get...
We'll go on the top. Top level is always fun. And we'll go to the front cab. By the way, there's bi-level train, St. Jerome line. Alright, we're moving already. Made it just in time. Alright, so good evening everybody. Good afternoon. It's right now Thursday, August 24th, 2023. 5:40 p.m. Eastern. We're going for a live train ride to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Gonna be visiting a bass guy. Apparently his brother is in town from Scotland, and he invited me over to hang out, maybe at St. Anne's, go for a walk or something. So I said, why not film the train ride there? So we'll do that. And we'll go, like I said, to the cab car. We're on a Bombardier multi-level right now. I'll get to the chat board in a minute. And we got word that it's finally opened on the new entrance at Montreal West station. We're gonna see it from the side and go up here. So we're gonna see it from our side here. It's gonna be kind of cool. How about we go here for a change? We'll go backwards. There's the cab, by the way, right there. Alright, so it's going to be about half an hour, no, about 50 minutes to train ride. And check here the chat board. So we have Sus Skunky GG Gaming here. Much easier to say GG Gaming. He's here. Good day to you. Yeah, maybe I should do that. A ride from Lucien-L'Allier to Pincourt Terrace, Vaudreuil. Last Friday, was it Friday? Yeah, last Friday I did a train ride to Hudson, which is the 5:20 train. I'm on the 5:40 p.m. train now. The 5:20 p.m. train goes to Hudson. So apparently we're at 2 viewers right now, so hopefully we get some more. Hey, we got Ryan here. Good day to you, Ryan. How's it going, mate? Ryan delivered some great news to the transit community. I think it was yesterday. And I think another gentleman, who was it? Anyways, they spotted some RTL articulated buses still alive, and apparently they're going to be using the Novabus Arctics, LFS Arctics in Longueuil for REM disruptions. So if there's any disruptions on the REM line, the shuttle buses are going to be Novabus Arctics. So the former 45 route buses are going to be now used for REM service disruptions, which is amazing. So I'm kind of hoping to film a ride on Arctic Novabus in the near future. Yeah, we got Zainab here. Blick Films, good evening. So we're filming right now out of, I guess you can say, facing north. And we're on Bombardier multi-level cab car 3012, going westbound to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Hey Lou, good evening, mate. How you doing, Lou? So I'm looking forward to seeing the new entrance at Montreal West station. We'll be seeing it from here. Nice view. Hey, Arablox wants to friend me on Roblox. So yeah, I started getting into Roblox. I don't play it often. I maybe you know, I've just tried it out. It's an interesting thing, interesting concept. I think you know, it's mostly younger people that are on there, but there are people my age, you know, in their 30s, 20s, 30s that are on there as well. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna dabble in some games. There's also, I think, some Metro games on there, so I like playing the Metro games. I think it's Sky Universe 8080 or Sky of Universe 8080. Try Sky Universe 8080. Hey Tech, good evening to you, mate. Yeah, I'm closing in on 5,000 subscriber mark, which is pretty cool. And you know what? At one point I was at 1,000 like you are, 1,000 subscribers. At one point I was at 1 subscriber. At one point I was at 0 subscribers. You just got to build and build. And my advice to anyone out there is always keep uploading content. It's all about uploading content and diversify your content, meaning try to mix it up a bit. Try to, you know, like I do on my channel, I don't just do transit, I don't just do emergency vehicles, I do a little bit of everything, and then you'll get a bigger audience. But if you want to just focus on one theme, that's perfectly fine. There, thank you, Blick. Yeah, there's my Roblox name, Sky Universe 8080. Thanks a lot for posting. To anyone that wants to add me on there. And I'm still learning it. I don't know completely the ins and outs of it. I want to eventually make a game or something on there. Yeah, that's right, Zainab. We're heading towards Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. We're going to be visiting Jack, bass guy. And the reason for that is his brother is here from Scotland. The first time in 15 years. His brother Tom, who has a nickname Up a Ladder Guy.
We're heading to Vaudreuil.
It's rare that you get a bilingual announcement. So yeah, I'm going to be visiting Jack tonight, Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, a bass guy show. And his brother Tom, Up a Ladder Guy is his nickname. No, I was at Lucien-L'Allier train station. That's where I started the live video, was Lucien-L'Allier train station, which is connected to Lucien-L'Allier metro station. Oh, there's an older STM bus from 2008. Yeah, there's a couple of buses there, STM buses. Yeah, Jack, he goes by a bass guy, that's his nickname. Subscribe to him, and he has a show every Friday night. Oh, look at the carry, completely blocked going north. Yeah, so subscribe to Jack, a bass guy. Just search for a bass guy on YouTube. You'll see a picture of him with an orange background. And I'm probably going to be calling into the show tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. Eastern time, Canadian. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. The tool sharpening truck is still around. I just saw the tool sharpening truck. That's a truck that's been there for ages. He goes around sharpening tools. He's a mobile tool sharpener. That's cool. So he's still there. He's still around. So Zainab's starting school in Endeavour in a couple of days. Good job to you, Zainab. Hopefully you have a great school year. I wish you the best of luck. And to everyone else out there going back to school, hopefully you all have a good school year. It's for real fanning. AM Transit Fan, I think, films from their fellow YouTuber. Yeah, so Lucien-L'Allier, like I said, there's a metro station called Lucien-L'Allier, which is part of the metro system underground. But there's also the train station, Lucien-L'Allier, for these commuter trains, which is above ground. which is right beside the Bell Center. Here's St. Jacques Street in the distance. See those big apartment units? You can see quite far from them apparently. Yeah, TechNet 990 might be coming to the stream, who knows? Now I'm seeing the chat popping up on the live stream again. Sorry about that, don't know what's going on there. On the live stream window. Alright guys, keep an eye out. You're going to see the new Lucien-L'Allier structure. The new entrance. Hey, we got Carter the fan guy. Yeah, I saw you posted some videos, Carter. I'm going to check that out. I guess that was in your school. You got some fans in your school, ceiling fans? Was that in the gymnasium? I'm going to check it out. So here we are coming up to Montreal West. Oh, I'm looking forward to that, Ryan. So you're starting school as well, eh, Ryan? Oh man, look at this. This guy this guy just got his car hit by the barrier. Look at that. He tried to beat the train and the barrier fell on his vehicle. Huh. Base guy is a YouTuber that lives in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, where we're going now. He does mostly music, comedy. He's been doing a show for about 10 years. Here it is, guys. There's the new entrance right there.
Attention, dernier appel. Vous êtes en direction de Vaudreuil. Ce train se dirige vers Vaudreuil. On va finir notre journée à Vaudreuil. We're letting you know, last call. We're heading to Vaudreuil. This train is going to Vaudreuil and we're finishing at Vaudreuil.
So there's the new entrance, guys. I'm going to do a video in there in a couple of days. Waffle Wizard. If you want to look him up on YouTube and subscribe. WAFL Wizard. That's WAFL Wizard. Has a video of the new entrance. Yeah, a couple of rare things on this ride. We got bilingual announcements, and we just saw a train barrier get stuck on a car roof. But that probably was because somebody was trying to beat the barrier. So Ryan, I guess you're gonna be filming RTL routes, right? RTL mostly, Longueuil Transit. Oh, it's pretty cool, Carter. You got a quite the variety of fans there in your school. That's awesome. Got some road work going on here. Construction. There's another STM bus, guys. Hybrid. There's Westminster. Next station, Lachine. I'm going to switch sides in a minute because I want to show you guys the Lachine Exo Yard. Brandon just commented on one of my fan videos. He wants skylight videos at Olympic Stadium with the fans, the ceiling fans. Brandon is friends with Carter, I think, and Alex. Hey, we got Richard here. Good evening, Richard. Yeah, so Richard, hopefully we're going to meet up someday too, and I think you're in the real fanning community as well. Oh, there's some nice tracks. I think that's CN Mainline, and there's the golf course. What's it called? There's a golf course. Meadowbrook, I think. Yeah, it looks like we got rain moving in, doesn't it? Didn't rain when I got on the train, but it's getting darker. The St. Pierre River used to be here. It was a river that ran into the St. Pierre Lake, I think it was, Lac St. Pierre, which used to be literally where St. Henry is and the southwest, the Côte St. Paul. Used to be a big lake there. Well, not big, but I mean, it used to be a decent sized lake. And there was a river that led there. And it got covered over year after year. And I think part of it still exists underground. And I think the sewage system was integrated into it. Yeah, 200 years ago, imagine. A lot of trees. It would have been cool to see that lake. So anyways, there was one section left of the river that led to the lake. I think it was at that golf course that we just passed. Oh, there's a CP train. Well, I think they're covering that last piece of the river. Yeah, we'll switch sides here, guys, so we can see the Lachine station. Lachine Exo. Now we're going forwards again. Yeah, hopefully, Carter, I get some more fan videos. I'm gonna try, maybe when I'm in St. Anne's tonight, I'll see if there's any buildings that have fans there, ceiling fans. It's really getting dark in the west. I think we're still going to get at least 1 or 2 more thunderstorms before the summer ends. I'm actually going to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, Richard, to visit Jack Casey, a bass guy show. Or you just want to call him a bass guy. His brother's in from Scotland, Tom Casey, who's known as Up a Ladder Guy on his show over the years. So he's visiting for the first time in 15 years. So they invited me over to just go for a walk, hang out, I guess. Look at the traffic on the 20 eastbound. Is that the, yeah, it must, I think that's the 20 here in Lachine. Alright, have a good night, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Eric. Good evening to you. Ace, we got Acid Red Devil. Hey, good evening. Yeah, the West Island's a beautiful place. It's a nice place to get away from the city. I think we missed the EXO yard, guys. That was my fault. There's a 747 bus going by from the airport. Has its own bus lane, which is nice. Yeah, back to work tomorrow, Zainab. It's Friday tomorrow. Yeah, the rain's starting. I see the raindrops on the window. Carter, you don't only look for the fans, you look for the controls for the fans. It's usually like a knob, eh? It's like a round knob that turns. Others you have to pull the string down to change the speed. And sometimes you can pull another string to reverse the fan, right? But a lot of them, it's I guess one direction of fan, and there's like one knob, especially the industrial fans. I don't know any industrial fans that have strings, right? They're usually, if you have like 10 industrial fans, ceiling fans in one building, like in a shopping mall or a gym or a department store like a Walmart or something, I think usually it's one knob for all of them, right? Yeah, we're near the REM airport branch. Yeah, 2027 is when the airport REM branch will open. Oh, it's nice and cool on this side. I got the air conditioning right above me. I think that's a chemical storage place or something, those tanks. And here's Dorval train station. There's True Airport. Right down there. You can see the control tower. And that crane right there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a big crane in the distance. Or is it? Right there, that's for the REM station, that's the construction zone. Right there. Look at these clouds coming in, pretty cool. Wonder what's going on down there. So Orion, apparently they started, well, resumed testing the CRRC trains. AM Transit Fan, if you want to look them up on YouTube, AM Transit Fan. He has a video of the trains being tested. I think yesterday or the day before. Yeah, this is construction going on for the airport branch of the REM. So Red Devil used to work on McCaffrey Road in Saint Laurent. Oh, we got a plane taking off here, guys. Try to zoom in on this. Looks like, can't tell what it is. Yeah, where Laurentian Lanes is. Laurentian Lanes is a cool bowling alley. I've been there a few times. It's been around for ages. Survived the test of time. And there's Côte de Liesse around there as well, which starts around here, right behind us. All kinds of cool buildings there, and there's on Côte de Liesse a couple of overpasses, pedestrian overpasses, to get from one side of the street to the other. Water level's high in this little stream here. So yeah, I think one of them was demolished 10 years ago or so because of safety concerns. They never rebuilt it. I think there's a Rolls-Royce factory there. I think it's around that area. So Blick Films, you live near Grenay, which is in Ville Saint Laurent, I think, or Huntsic, around there. That's where the 64 and the 68 meet, around there. Oh, there's a nice plane. I have to do a live plane spotting stream one day. Yeah, I've heard that this winter is going to be pretty intense. We're going to get a lot of snow and cold temperatures to maybe freezing rain. But look at the weather this year. It was incredible. Ice storms, downpours, tornado warnings, more than one tornado warning. So this is Point Claire, I believe. Pine Beach Station here in Point Claire. Or it might, actually, I think this is still part of Dorval. Yeah, this is still Dorval. Yeah, Laurentian Lanes on, is it Monte de Lias and Côte de Lias? Yeah, the 68 STM bus route is beautiful. It's one of my favorite routes. It goes from Granite and Dessert, I think, around Gwen Boulevard. It goes all the way to Pierrefonds and Cap Saint-Jacques Nature Park. If you've never been to Cap Saint-Jacques Nature Park, you got to go to it at least once. Yeah, I think I remember the KFC. I don't know if I ever went in it. I think we're coming up to Point Claire now. I think there's even a little sign that tells you. There's a Hobby Junction. I think that used to be a very popular store for hobbyists, model train builders, and the Hobby Junction. Trying to find that sign. Yeah, the 206 is around here, that's right. And the 209, I believe. I think we're still in Dorval. I like this street, Neptune. Pretty sure there's a sign here. And I think Donegal Street is where Point Claire begins. There's the sources. Or maybe this is the border. I think this might be where, yeah, this is Point Claire here. I think the sources is the border between Dorval and Point Claire. Maybe someone out there knows. There's a nice little strip mall here. And there's a place there, it says the Bramble House. Apparently it's an England store, England themed store. European England. Wow, that sky is really looking interesting. Nice step in her there on the corner. So this is Donegal Street. Terracotta Park is around here somewhere. I think down there. Terracotta Park, nice, beautiful park. And you can kind of see it from here. There's Lac Saint-Louis. Get a view of it when the train moves. Yeah, that's Lac Saint-Louis facing south. Hey Nathan from Rimouski, Labique. No, not on the new train. I wish I was on the new CRRC train. I'm on the regular Bombardier multi-level. 3012, 3012. The new trains are being tested. They're not in service yet. Not sure when they're going to go into service. Maybe by the end of the year.
Prochaine gare, Point Claire.
Oh, that's interesting. One of the fans has a fallen canopy. Valois Park.
Gare Pointe-Claire.
So here's Point Claire Station. And I think we're going to see that Plaza Point Claire, I think it's called, one of the oldest shopping centers in Canada. It was supposed to be demolished, but they're going to apparently keep it open. I think Cool Trains of Montreal, Grant, is based out here in this sector. Not sure where that is. I've heard of the school. I think there's another one, Felix Leclerc, the French one. Here's another look at those clouds. Wow, looks like they're going sort of north. Yeah, shopping mall coming up. Does anyone know what these these two dots mean? I see them sometimes on signs. If anyone knows what that is, I'm trying to figure it out. Something I heard about snowplows. So we're about, I'd say, 20 minutes or so away now from Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Look at that, the leaves are beginning to change color. If you really look closely, even where you are right now, depending on where you're watching, you'll probably see a couple of leaves are starting to change a bit yellow. So Ryan's going to a new school in Point Claire. He's going to be taking the 485. Oh, that's cool.
Prochaine gare, Cedar Park.
485 is a nice route. I think you have some New Flyer electric buses on there. Yeah, maybe we'll see the 212 bus when we get off the train. The minibus, the 212 minibus. There's the oldest shop, one of the oldest shopping centers in Canada right there. And there's a hobby shop in there as well, I think. Or used to be. And there's an antique shop in there as well.
Cedar Park.
Alright, look at this tree. Look at that. There's some grass growing on the gutter, the drain gutter of the station structure. So there's Cedar Park. Which is kind of weird because I don't even think there is a park around here called Cedar Park. I could be wrong. Yeah, some of the electric buses will be, some of the mini buses will be electric buses, I think, in 2025. Wondering if Jack and his brother would be at the train station waiting. You never know. It might be surprising me. I don't think so, but you never know. Yeah, I think I have, I don't have a video yet of a bus ride on that, but I think I have a video of the actual SRB PNF, the 439. Or maybe I do I'm trying to think, do I have a bus ride video? I don't know, I at least have a video of the structures. One of them, what it looks like, is a representation. But yeah, I should get a bus ride on there, and I still have to film a proper New Flyer bus ride, an electric New Flyer. It's nice to see so much vegetation beside the train tracks.
Prochaine gare, Beacon Street.
Alright, so we're getting deeper into the West Island now. We're turning into Beaconsfield territory. Yeah, the 139 and the 439 go on Peanut, yep. But I think only the 439 takes that SRB, the reserved bus lane thing. Being built there.
Down Beaconsfield.
There's, forgot the name of that street. There's a nice view of the structure here. One of the few train station structures that are around, and oh my goodness, look at this, guys. We got a 2800 bus here. This is the 401. Oh yeah, it's St. Charles Street that we just saw, and this bus goes up and down. This is one of the older STM buses. This is from the year 2008. And again, if you want to know what year the bus is from, you look at the first two digits. So 28 is 2008, 29 would be 2009, 30 would be 2010, 35 would be 2015, which I don't think exists for the STM, and 40 would be 2020, 42 would be 2022. So this is a 2008 bus, Nova bus LFS. Yeah, beautiful, very comfortable, you could tell just by looking. And the other three digits, I think that means it's the 30th bus built that year in 2008. So beautiful, even has the old STM logo right there. See that? That was before they changed it. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, we got a train here. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. In 2009 is when the buses started to become uncomfortable. And I think, you know what I think it is? I'm going to say a couple of things about that, because first of all, when I ride buses that are from 2009 upwards, let's say in Laval or Longueuil, sorry. Well, you know, I ride STL buses from 2009 upwards, or RTL buses from 2009. I find they're actually comfortable. I find it's the STM buses that are uncomfortable, and I think it's the seating. I think the seat makes or breaks the ride. So I know, like, some people say it's the suspension, it's this and that, could contribute to it, but I think the seating is what defines the ride. And if you think about it, before 2009 the seats were thicker and they had more fabric. Oh, look at that, train tracks on the side. I guess they're doing repair on the train tracks, and they disassembled them. But yeah, you think back, you know, 2009, they switched from like the fabric seats to like a really thin. They still have fabric, but it was a different type of fabric, and also the seat used to be thick before 2009, and then 2009 it got really thin. And if you remember back in the 80s and 90s, remember the GM New Looks, those really cool buses with the fishbowl on it. What? CP train, CN train, 3018. Anyways, if you remember back then, it used to be like a sofa. It was really thick, the fabric. And I think they took the fabric away over the years because vandalism, and it's hard, you know, easier to clean if it's just plastic. You see the fabric, there's sometimes gum stuck to it and stains. So I think it's the seats that make the bus is uncomfortable later on. Because I've taken buses like in Laval, Longueuil, RTL, whatever, EXO, the same year as the Montreal Nova buses, same model, same make and model, same year, but they're actually comfortable. Well, that's just my opinion. But I have heard from other transit fans that, like I think it's the 2015 RTL buses, they're called backbreakers. Backbreakers and neck breakers or something as a joke. Apparently the 2015 RTL buses are not comfortable. I don't know if I've ever been in one. But yeah, all the agencies, STL, RTL, EXO, I find their buses really comfortable. STM, I mean, they're not the most comfortable, but they're not horrible in my opinion. They could be worse, but I think the hybrid ones are actually pretty comfortable, in my opinion. Where it's just plastic seats, believe it or not. I think it's just that type of thin seat with the thin fabric. Starting in late 2009, 2010, wasn't fun. Yeah, and the term scrap comes from the fact that Alton, and I think he started that trend, Alton thinks those buses should be scrapped because they're so uncomfortable. But I think he likes the newer ones. I think Alton likes the New Flyers. And we'll see. Apparently Nova Bus is coming out with well, they already have them, but apparently the STM, RTL, apparently they're going to be coming out with Nova Bus LFS E+, which is the long-range electric buses. So I guess New Flyer, they're not going to be the supplier long term. So we'll see what happens. Nothing's confirmed, so just take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, everyone knows. I think everyone knows Alton, eh? Retro old school, Alton McFall. And Ben, who he collaborates with, he's been doing it again recently. He's a bus driver for EXO. I have a couple of videos of me with Ben on the bus filming a ride. What else? There's another gentleman, yeah, Cool Trains in Montreal. He's been collaborating with Alton lately. Grant, you'll see his videos. Alright, Bay d'Urfé coming up. Some more chemical tanks. Another fun bus was the Nova Bus Classics. Remember right before the Nova Bus LFS? It was like in the 90s. It was the Nova Bus Classics. Those were nice buses too. Type Nova Bus Classic on Google. STM Nova Bus Classic. And there's a couple that are still left. Just like the GM New Looks. There's still a couple of GM New Looks that they keep. Sometimes you get to ride them for like charters or for fun. I know the STM had the GM New Look giving tours a couple of years ago. I didn't get the chance to go on it. I should have. But yeah, they're still out there. Oh, there's some leaves. Yellow. So we'll be getting off in a moment. And look how dark it is now. Wow. So me, I was born in 1986. I was born in New Brunswick, but I came here in about 1989, 1990 when I was small. So I got to experience the older GM New Looks and the Nova Classics. And of course, then came the Nova Bus LFS, which I think means low floor something. Low floor. What does the S stand for? Anyone know what the S stands for in LFS? But anyways, And the reason they came out with the Nova Bus low floors is because to make them more wheelchair accessible. Like the GM New Looks and the Nova Bus Classics, they're not wheelchair accessible. They had a, you know, big, they had some stairs. They had an elevation. You had to climb up some stairs to get on the bus and to get off in the front and back. And then I think the Nova Bus LFS came out in what, 97, 98, 95, 96, 97. The first generation was really comfortable. I remember them. Low floor,
Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue.
low floor system. So there you go. That's what it stands for. Thanks, Ryan. Forgot what the S stood for. There's a Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Oh, look at all the cans in there. I think this is where they store. I think this is where all the cans go, the recycling cans. Alright guys, so let's get up here and go to the vestibule between the doors. Give you a really quick view here of the cab area. And the rain is starting to come down. Alright, let's go down here. Technically I shouldn't have been talking up there because it's a quiet level. So we started our ride right here, and now we're right here. Western tip of the island. It's gonna get a bit noisy here, guys, so heads up. Alright, here we are guys, Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. So thank you all for watching this live stream. As I always say, if you like what you see, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and yeah, I'll say hi to Bass Guy from all my viewers out there. Let's, you know what, we'll get a view of the train departing, why not? I'll let you guys see the train leaving towards Villejoy. So Bass Guy is probably at home right now, and probably come out to meet me for a walk. Try to maybe get a couple of clips with him and his brother Tom. Yeah man, alright. Yeah, man. Have a good night, everybody.